So this is one of those little hang in your closet clothes or shoes bags, and when the kittens were little I hung this on the closet door so when they would want to, you know, climb like kittens do, they would have something safe and inexpensive they could go on. And they're not up here as much anymore, but this morning Midnight has decided he'd give it a test drive again. He's looking at his sister now. She's like, should I climb up there? Don and I have a little mini adventure planned for today. Hey, Donnie.
Hey, pretty girl.
So we're taking a little 8-mile trek over to Bass Lake Park, which is kind of at the upper edge of Fuquay and the lower eastern edge of Holly Springs. We're in the low 50s here, and it's sunny and drying out from some pretty intense rain that we had overnight. North of us, like 50 miles, they got snow. Some serious snow too. If it had been cold enough to snow here, we would have a foot. I mean, that's just how much rain we had overnight. But today's Pokemon Go community event day from 2 to 5 p.m. here on the East Coast. Other areas, it varies. And we are headed over to Bass Lake Park where a bunch of the other Fuquay and Holly Springs Pokemon Go people are meeting. And I am going to walk around and catch Bulbasaurs, and Don is going to go for his ride. He's going to run. Well, look what we have in front of us here in Fuquay. We've got a Ford C-Max Hybrid.
So, watched Jack's latest video. It was mostly about his solar installation at his shop. He's got a 24 kilowatt grid connected, and he's since installed another, I think it's 16 kilowatt non-grid connected off-grid type solar system. But anyway, he announced on that video that he has bought the first wrecked Model 3. He paid with fees and stuff, it was $23,000 for a wrecked Model 3. It looked like the front end was damaged, and then down the side it does look it's beyond repairable, so it's strictly a part type thing, but it certainly didn't look like there would be any damage to the battery pack or the rear end of the car, where the motor is and the inverter and stuff. It's possible depending on where the air conditioner and that type of stuff is, that might be damaged if that's up front. Anyway, I look forward to Jack's video, and I'm hoping he will disassemble the motor, and we'll find out if it is a permanent magnet, double salient permanent magnet switch reluctance motor, or just a simple switch permanent magnet or a brushless DC motor. We'll find out what it really is. Jack certainly has the skill and the knowledge to be able to determine that once he disassembles the motor, and I'm sure he's curious enough to that he's going to want to find that information out. So I got my fingers crossed that we find that out here in the next couple weeks.
Here's the brains behind the event here at Bass Lake Park. Yeah, Tammy and Steve getting everybody organized, fed, and on the move catching Pokemon. Now isn't that creative? I like it. Alright, I'm off. I started out the day with 43 Bulbasaurs. Let's see how many I have by the end of the day. Over the years, I have only walked around Bass Lake a few times. Been out on the canoe in it one time too. We tended to go to Yates, but this park is actually a little closer, and it's really nice over here.
Got a shiny.
You did. It has kind of a little yellowish green tint, but it's kind of subtle. Way to go. Give me a high five. That is so cool. Yay! You know, in the summertime, there's got to be some great dragonflies and birding over here. I'll have to come back for sure. So we actually parked at the overflow parking, but there's the main visitor center and parking lot across the lake there. There's a nice view across to the other side. You can just see Don across the waterway there in his orange. He's waving at me. I'm waving back now that I see he was waving. I got about a 10-minute late start on everyone else, which is why I'm walking alone. I'm hoping I'll catch up with some of the group, or they'll lap me and catch up with me eventually. I don't know if this is the exact halfway point, but it's close. I'm down on the far end. You can't even see the Welcome Center. This is the view on the other side. Really nice wetlands. I can see at least one mallard duck and a wood duck box. The sponsor set up refreshments halfway around. Comes in handy even on a cool spring day. There's the main building back in view. All right, there's Donnie coming around for lap 2 on the other side of the lake. Shiny too?
Recent.
Yeah? What happened when you caught the shiny?
Well, see those little stars?
Stars?
So, look.
Oh yeah, I see.
That says shiny.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit greener than all the rest.
Well, way cool. Congratulations. That's exciting. How many shinies do you have?
4.
I don't have even one.
4 if he catches this one.
That's not
4
fair.
if I catch, that's true. This one's about to run away.
Windy, as you'll be able to hear in the audio. I've had to switch to my iPhone because my G7X Mark II camera battery died. Really having a good time. And I do have a shiny. I didn't know I had one, but I do. Yes. All right, here's my shiny. I'm gonna evolve it up.
I don't think I'm going to get anything better than a 94, which is the one I had before the event.
Okay, that's fine.
So, you want to see how you look like?
All right, so that's one evolution up. And then I'm gonna evolve it one more time. Way cool. Sweet. Super cool. Well, that's a pretty cool claw machine.
Oh, you're well, thank you.
That Steve did that. Way cool.
More fish.
No more fish.
No, more fish.
No. No.
On the back of each fish is a Pokemon. You don't know what Pokemon is in there. But what you're looking for the grand prize is a Venusaur or a Bulbasaur.
Ah.
And if you get a Venusaur or a Bulbasaur, so if you get a Venusaur or a Bulbasaur, you win a battery pack.
Oh, okay. Well, we all know we all need that.
Yes.
Here? Right here?
Right here, yeah. It just popped up.
Okay, well, I guess I better catch that one. All right, we are now officially down here in the middle of the woods at Bass Lake for a Lugia battle.
20 window.
Yeah, we're waiting for the rest of the people to arrive.
Oh, I figured
All right, we've split up by team. This is Mystic, Valor, and I think Instinct is waiting to see if they have enough for joining one of the other teams. This group is tapping away, hoping for their shiny. Same over here. Our group is done. Mystic is done, but Valor and Instinct are still. All right, this young man, he caught a shiny Lugia. Can I see? Congratulations, that's awesome.
And I caught him on the